Big Dog, 97.9. Let's begin.
We start with our first laugh. Jo Koy talking about his son going to summer school.
I'm a dad. My son just turned 14, which he's going to summer school. He's going to summer school because he got a 1.8 in the 8th grade. It's like, but here's the sad part. I threw him a party. Because when I graduated the 8th grade, it was a 1.7. I was like, dang, you are smart. Right when he became a teenager, it's like we stopped hanging out. Like, we don't hang out like we used to. It kind of sucks. It sucks. Because when he was like 12, we used to hang out all the time. We used to go to the mall together, go to Foot Locker, buy matching Jordans, walk out like a Puffy video, like, and on and on. Now we go to the mall and my son just pulls up and he's like, Dad, can you pick me up in 3 hours? And I just look at my son and I go, I don't have anywhere to go. What do you want me to do? You want me to drive around? Like, what am I, Uber? Why?
Again, fast approaching.
Yep, we're almost there. And many of you are going to be heading to fireworks tents and buildings across the country this weekend, today maybe. But there's always those places that have been set up and selling them for the last 3 weeks.
This morning show proudly presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Today, we salute you, Mr. Already Selling Fireworks.
Mr. Already Selling Fireworks.
Only a true genius knows that you can double your profits by blowing the hands off innocent rednecks in June.
Entertainment with the fuse now.
Judging from your circus tent, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to actually sell rockets.
Majored in business and explosives.
You'd open your ridiculous parking lot store in December if you could convince people their nativity scene would look better with a smoke bomb.
Baby Jesus needs a sparkler.
So go ahead, sell your screaming Mimis, ladyfingers, fuzz buttles, snicker bombs, church burners, finger blasters, gut busters, and crap flappers. Because after all, if people can stand on their roof with a garden hose in July, what difference can a few weeks possibly make?
Mr. Already Selling Fireworks.
Big Dog, 97.9, time for
The Morning BJ. We got Jules here, as always. Good morning to you, Jules.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
What do we have today?
How did the beauty school student do on her manicure test?
Nailed it.
Nailed it!
Yeah. We get so proud when we get one right. Thank you, Jules.
Nerd News.
Nerd News.
An asteroid that killed the dinosaurs hit the Gulf of Mexico 66 million years ago. Now researchers think they have found a fossil of a dinosaur in North Dakota that have died the very day that happened.
I'm not sure how they determined such a thing.
They determined it because of the layer of debris that's on top of it.
Yep, this was it. June 10th. Whatever year. I don't even know what to begin.
66 million years ago.
June 10th, 66 million years ago. This looks like it. He's got a receipt right here from Target from that date. Very date.
Are you a black licorice fan?
No, not really.
Well, a new study found components in it could help you cure cancer.
Well, now I am.
But don't start eating it like crazy.
Oh, okay. Now maybe not.
Because it's not foolproof yet, because also eating too much licorice can cause your blood pressure to go dangerously high.
Yeah. Just licorice has that effect?
Black licorice.
Black licorice has that effect.
Will raise your blood pressure.
I didn't know that.
Dangerously high if you eat too much.
Have to be a lot.
Yeah.
Nobody can stomach more than like 1 or 2 pieces of that stuff, can they?
I don't think so.
Some people like it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, those are weirdos.
Yeah, you're right.
Scientists in England think mushrooms can talk.
Yeah, okay.
That's right. They think mushrooms can talk to each other using different electronic signals. They think they have up to 50 different words in their vocabulary.
This sounds like somebody who's eaten mushrooms that then believe the mushrooms can talk.
I agree with you. I think these scientists were on mushrooms.
They're on mushrooms, and then they believe, listen to them.
They're
They can
talking. I can hear them. Now let's go dig up some dinosaur bones.
Yeah, right.
There's some nerd news this morning. Big Dog, 97.9.
Well, we always encourage you this time of year to be smart, to not drink and light, because it can cause injury. But we know some of you aren't going to listen to us. So if you don't, we found the product for you.
Just in time for the 4th, introducing the new Red, White, and Blew My Finger Off Medical Kit. Now with an inch of extra gauze that's super absorbent, plus a giant roll of medical tape to help control bleeding, and a little freezer compartment to hold your finger, if you can find it. So go ahead, get wasted, and show off your amazing firework lighting skills. The Red, White, and Blew My Finger Off Medical Kit. We've got you covered. Now available wherever alcohol and fireworks are sold.
What's your problem, you dumbass?
What? A dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
How does anyone misunderstand something so badly?
I don't know.
A guy was pulled over recently in Germany, and the cops thought he seemed like he was on some drugs of some sort. So they asked him to pee, give him a pee sample.
Oh, okay. Right there on the road?
I guess.
That's a different thing.
He took the cup into the hedges.
Uh-huh.
And it was a while. He finally came back out.
I know where this is going.
But he wasn't holding a sample of pee.
It was a stool sample, all right.
He filled his cup with some man seed.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Comes out of the same place?
Yep. The cops looked at it as an even clearer sign that he was on drugs.
You think that was it?
Except that he wasn't.
No, he was. He was just that weird.
He really did just misunderstand what they wanted. Because when he finally gave a spit sample, it came back clean. They had to let him go.
Was he a German guy by chance?
I don't know that. I know it happened in Germany, so it makes me wonder if he wasn't from Germany and they could speak German. He didn't speak the language.
It's
so
like us going over there and we're looking through our little translation book or app.
Yeah. And P.
They want me to. Are you sure?
Okay. P and seed got mixed up.
Give me a minute. This is going to be really hard with you guys watching me.
Yeah, I'm going to go in the I'm going to go in the hedges over here. And the fact the cops let him go in the hedges.
This is the best. I love this
And
story.
the fact that they want you to pee on the side of the road.
That was bizarre enough. That's why I thought, oh gosh. All right, took him some time. He thought, I'm going to show them. I'll give him. But I think this guy was probably just French or something, and there was just a weird translation thing. He goes, okay. I have a hard time calling him the dumbass, but I guess for the sake of the segment, we will.
What a dumbass.
This today.
All right.
The top 6 things you don't want to hear on 4th of July.
Ah, yeah.
Top 6 things you don't want to hear on 4th of July.
Look out for these.
Number 6. Sorry, we're out of sparklers, but we do have a few e-cigarettes we could wave around. Number 5. Check it out. Peepaw's wearing his patriotic body thong.
Stars and stripes forever.
Number 4. Oops. Mistimed that cherry bomb. Anybody see my thumb? Number 3. Sorry, this is an alcohol-free barbecue. Please help yourself, though, to some of the kombucha or whatever you want for free.
Yeah. Never mind. We'll find a different party.
Yeah. Number 2. That sound isn't fireworks. I'm just lactose intolerant. And top 6 things you don't want to hear at your 4th of July party on Monday. Number 1, crank up the Bieber.
Those people are kicked out.
Yeah, there's your top 6 list today. Big Dog, 97.9. Well, we're headed into 4th of July weekend. It's going to be another hot one. The temps back up into the 90s. Lots of sunshine all weekend as well. Definitely summertime has arrived. It's been here for a couple weeks now. How about some of the myths as we head into summer?
The myths of summer?
Yeah, a couple myths about summer.
All right.
Like, one, you can catch a cold from air conditioning.
I always thought it was kind of going from hot to cold like that.
It's not exactly, at least not from the temperature alone, but there is some evidence that running the AC constantly can dry out your nasal passages and might make you slightly easier for viruses to enter your body.
Plus,
but it has nothing to do with in and out, they say.
Plus all the dust and germs being cycled by our air conditioners, probably.
That's why you have filters. Number 2, any drink will rehydrate you on a hot day.
That's a myth?
That is a myth. Because
I know.
Drinks with a bunch of sugar or alcohol can actually dehydrate you. So you are better on a hot day to drink lots of water, not counting on soda and beer as your hydration.
Or Gatorade, by the way. Tons of sugar in the regular Gatorade.
You can drink it moderately, but make sure it's your water content is higher than your Gatorade content.
Yeah.
For sure.
Good.
Another myth. You can't get sunburn on a cloudy day.
I don't know.
Nope. I will speak from experience from a burner. Yes, you can.
Yeah,
and sometimes worse.
That's what I think, too.
Okay. Yeah, clouds do not block the UV rays.
The myth is you can't. Yeah, I was going to say, nope, I've seen this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
clouds don't block those.
No, you can get burned bad.
Bad on cloudy
And that's when
days.
people do because they think, it's cloudy.
Yeah.
They don't worry about
I'm all good.
Don't worry about the sunblock.
Especially if you have a shaved head. Just throwing it out there. Eating garlic will keep mosquitoes away.
I've never even heard that myth.
Yeah, well, there's a myth. Garlic and other gimmicks, like ultrasonic devices and smartphone apps, essential oils, they don't work.
I've not put a lot of thought into trying to keep mosquitoes away. I didn't know there was an app to deter mosquitoes.
There's some supposedly you push it, it makes a sound.
No kidding.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Stick with bug sprays containing DEET if you want to avoid mosquitoes.
Okay. All right. Good.
And last, a dip in the pool can double as a shower.
Well, mostly because it's urine. That doesn't work.
Pools are usually filled with bacteria capable of causing diarrhea, vomiting, stomach cramps, and infections. Welcome to your swimming pool.
Enjoy that swim today.
In fact, you should shower before and after you get out of the pool.
Yeah, definitely.
Or maybe this 4th of July, you will have diarrhea, vomiting, cramps, and infections. Happy pool swimming and summer 4th of July activities. And they found that actually the GPAs of a lot of them were a lot lower than that. So being rich is not tied to being smart.
No, I think we all can agree on that. There's a lot of dumb rich people.
Yes. But there are 4 weird things that have been linked to higher IQs.
Okay.
So if you have one of these 4 things or you have all 4 of these weird things, you probably might be a very smart person. Or at least a high IQ.
I hope I have one.
You're tall.
How tall?
A 2008 study found tall kids tend to score higher on tests than shorter kids do. This is the weirdest, bizarre thing ever. Obviously, that doesn't mean all short people are morons. You just might have slightly more likely to have a higher IQ if you're tall.
Slightly.
Yeah, it's not like
this is just for kids, so it's hard to say on adults. But yeah,
you're funny.
Really?
A study in 2011 had people take tests to measure their reasoning skills. They had to write captions for cartoons, and they said the smartest people in the study also wrote the funniest captions.
Well, when you're smart, you see how dumb everybody else is, and you deal with it with humor.
Maybe. Okay. You're a cat person.
Oh, hey, you're on the list.
No, you have to be a cat person, not
Dude, you
cats.
are. You're going to buy bulk in cat litter.
2014 found cat people tend to score higher on intelligence tests than dog people, but dog people scored higher on friendliness.
I could see that 100%. I've never seen one cat person talk to their cat like this. That feels dumb. That's how people talk to their dog. Hey, baby, what are you doing?
And that doesn't seem dumb.
Yeah, it seems dumb.
Okay. And 2, again, these are weird signs. You may be smarter than average. You've done drugs.
Yeah? Oh, hey.
Obviously, they don't make you smarter, but apparently they found higher IQs are more likely to try them later in life when they're older. They also drink more.
All right. Hey, look, a lot of us just made the list.
I did. 1 out of 4.
Yeah. That's all I was hoping for. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Was it any good?
Excellent.
All right.
Have you jumped on the new Hi, I'm Dorky TikTok trend yet?
No.
It's out there.
I bet it is.
I'll have to check that out because I don't know what it is.
And you're dorky.
You saying I'm dorky?
Zinger!
Hold on a second. Def Leppard has its own makeup and candle collection out.
Really? That's interesting.
Yep. And last, Aerosmith has quite a bit of material dating back to the 70s that they have not put out, but they hope to release it in the next few years for you Aerosmith fans.
Oh, that's cool. Those songs that somebody told them, these suck, that shouldn't make the album 40 years ago.
Yep. But
whatever. Now we're Aerosmith, for God's sakes. We can do what we want.
they might have been really
They might be awesome,
cool.
too, yeah.
There's some not headline news for you.
Yes, love this.
About 6% of couples who get divorced wind up remarrying each other.
How many percent?
6%.
Oh, 6. I thought you said 60. I was like, that doesn't sound correct.
6. You always question me.
I hated
These
you.
are true.
But I realized you were the only one that would put up with me.
Yes.
Have me back.
The town of Irwin, Tennessee hanged an elephant in 1916 because it killed a circus trainer.
What kind of monstrous tree did that require?
That's what I would like to know. The original Friday the 13th movie is now considered a horror classic, but it was nominated for a Razzie for the worst picture when it came out in 1980.
Well, it's kind of the horror movie thing sometimes. The worse they are, the better they are. I know people that love campy horror movies.
Well,
I don't know. That one, all the horror movies from that era look terrible now.
it's true. It lost out to a movie called Can't Stop the Music. There are 8 different types of herpes humans can get.
That's terrifying.
The most famous ones are oral herpes, genital
Yeah.
herpes,
Gentle herpes. Easier on me.
and chickenpox.
Oh, chicken pox. I didn't know that counted. Dang it. I've had it.
You've had herpes. And last, only 12 people have ever walked on the moon.
Yep.
4 are still alive. The youngest is now 86.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute.
There's some knowledge nuggets.
I would think so, yeah.
52-year-old woman in Spain and her 20-year-old daughter went to the cops earlier this month to file a complaint. Apparently, the woman had paid $8,000 to a hitman to kill her boyfriend because she believed her boyfriend had cheated on her.
Okay.
And cheated her out of also $68,000.
Oh, she still had $8,000 left over to kill him.
Yes.
Good.
After he was dead, she'd planned to sell his organs.
Oh.
On the black market to recoup the money.
Bring me the body.
Yeah.
Shoot him in the head only.
The hitman she hired was her daughter's 29-year-old boyfriend.
Oh, well, not a pro.
So I guess you could say it was a real family affair.
Yeah, sounds
right.
Like it.
But apparently the hitman got cold feet.
Yeah.
But he kept the money.
Well, yeah, sure he did. Yeah. What are you going to say?
Didn't make the hit.
Well, because he's thinking, what are they going to do, turn me in?
Right. So the woman and her daughter went to the cops to complain. And they were promptly arrested because, the daughter's boyfriend is also arrested for being a part of the...
Yeah.
Taking money to kill somebody. Even though you got cold feet, that's still illegal.
Wonder how long they've been dating. You got to know. You got to know who you're dealing with here.
Yeah. And you can't go to the cops to complain.
Well, yes, but he had to know, if I'm going to take this money, are they stupid enough to go to the cops to complain? I'm really thinking about him more than them. They are clearly dumbasses.
What a dumbass.
Dog, 97.9 point of the show. We find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
That I have had herpes, and I didn't know that chicken pox is classified as a variation of that, evidently. So says Chris. I don't know. Either that or it was a genius ploy to get me to say I've had herpes on the air, which I've done like 4 times now.
Yeah.
What did you learn today?
You've had herpes.
True.
And so have I.
Yeah.
Again, chicken pox.
Chicken pox.
That's considered one of the 8 herpes you can get.
Yeah. All right, let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Jim Brewer.
4th of July, when your drunk uncle shows up. Happy 4th of July, everybody! And he finds the teenage kids. Listen, I know you guys. Don't tell your father I'm in here. Show me where the Roman candles are. And where's that chick nobody likes? Up the street? Up the street? Is the dog still in the yard? You had some drinks today. I had 4 beers and 1 in the afternoon. It's 4th of July, God forbid. That's 4th of July.